All right. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. The other is working fine. I just confirmed. I will still be waiting. Make the people plenty small. I don't really know. I need to post a reminder. That's my idea, right? While I am waiting, I will just do this. I think this one is better, isn't it? Like seeing my screen and okay. There are six now. I can see it. Everything is clear. Yeah, it's clear. There are six. I'll likely start once it's 10 people. If we not reach 10, we'll all go sleep. All right, we're 11 now. I'm seeing it. Okay, okay. So when I dey wait, ma share link. I already shared it before now. All right, 12 now. So let me just start. 12 is a good number. So, first of all, I would like to talk about. I would like to talk about what was it called? Uh, Willis Capital. Yeah, because uh, there was a new this thing that I discovered. The There's consistency rule actually. So I'll just bring it out here. So today we kind of, or should I say, we're about to lose uh three, four accounts because of consistency rule. So I didn't see it until I messaged the assistant manager to Dapo. So what it is if you know, yes. So when I messaged him, there was one guy. He used 10 lots, 10 lots, 9 point something lots, and he passed the challenge. So before 5 days, and you know you have to treat for 5 days before they will uh, they will access your account and do stuff. Before they'll give phase two. So come message and say how far I gave him the email and everything. Because this guy does have issue with inconsistency and stuff like that. So this is it, more. The thing is not stated in the site, like clearly stated in the site, or unlike 10 trade. So they have consistency. It's not really like 10 trade where we say if you start at 0.1, go past 0.4 and go below 0.5. You already know 10 trade, the first slot you are using, you should not go more than 4. right? And you should not go below half. But their rule is different. Their rule states that if your first lot is 0.1, you can use 0.08, 0.06, 0.04. Like you can use 0.08, 0.07, 0.06 and stuff like that. But if you start with 0.1, then you jump to like three lots. That's inconsistency. Meaning if your increment or your reduction is too big, just like the guy used 10 lots, and after passing the account in 3 days, I mean 2 days, the remaining 3 days he was not using 0.1 or 0.01 to open a trade and close it, maybe as if say he traded that day. So that was the inconsistency because he had already used 10 lots two times, use 9 point something, then you got to use 0.01. You know, actually makes sense. The gap is way too big. So that was when he pointed it out to me, and that's just it. So this is the example here, right? So 10 lot size in trade one and reduced to zero point 0.3. The difference is just too large. Then 20 lot size in 3 days. Then just like that, the difference is just too large. Or you dey use 0.02, then you can just increase, go 20 lots or go 2 lots or go 5 lots. Right. So that's just it. They have some rules and just go through their terms and conditions if you can see any other thing that you notice. Right. So moving over to the charts, I know really what be this case. I don't really get any better thing to actually do. This is just my first uh stream this year for YouTube. I just want to take my life serious more. So moving over to what I have on the charts. Right. Today was a Euro JPY sale. So there this pass. Right, and the sale may likely continue if this zone is violated. The sale may likely continue maybe and but you know how JPY take dey. JPY no dey actually dey move like every other uh currency. So I go like any sell you want to take on JPY, it should not really be based on break and retest of this zone. Maybe this Asia session now today, if you just see JPY rally to any of these points, then start before it starts falling. But as I yesterday, yeah, something happened yesterday. I was expecting JPY to actually touch this trend line because this was the trade I had. This is a trend that everybody can see it, and this is the neckline, so it's more like very easy something. This is the neckline, and even if you don't want to use this zone, you want to use this zone, maybe the candle close of this zone, or maybe you want to use the candle close of this zone and this week. You can see. So I was expecting a deep into this trend line. So my entry was at 0.160.360. So you did not actually activate my trade before, and my TP was I think 580 points something. Yeah. I think this, yeah. You never see TP sharp, but it was a good trade. So for JPY, for Euro JPY, I think today Asia session may likely give JPY strength, and we will see some maybe at around that kind 5 o'clock or six, maybe around this area, then four. So I'll just likely measure where the next set may likely start from if it's not going to be a break and retest. So this is what you do. You take your fib, you take the highest. Who's this? Alright. You take from the high to the this likely to this low, unless if there is a new low, but this to this low, right? And when you do that, you say that this is 0.618, and by my time here, it will be around that kind of 11, 12 o'clock for market to get here, which is almost impossible, right? It's possible, but almost impossible. JPY don't just jump. How many pips is this? 110 pips from now to that 12 o'clock, right? It's almost impossible. So using this zone, if I want to adjust this now, I can adjust it to maybe there, right? All right, so I can, but it's not possible. I'm not sure. I'll just leave this one like that. So when you take this first high, this is the 0.618. Then you take the second one because we just want a continuation trade actually. Take the second one to the same low. I'll just delete this so that I can have a clear, yeah. So you take the second one to this same zone, and if you notice, this 0.5 and 0.6 are lining the same. So I'll likely pick here. I'll likely pick this place like this, right? So that's it. That may be my entry for the sell continuation. Then I have a take profit below. I have a yeah, this take profit below. So if by any means or by whatever JPY comes here tomorrow 11 o'clock, then we are likely going to see another fall to the first target to be making equal lows with last week Monday. Yeah. Then if he breaks that equal low as well, then before we can target down here. And may likely happen like this if this low is taken out, you may see a retest then before said. That's if GPY continues the downtrend. I believe that is understood. Then for the stop loss placement should be above the 0.786 the of the bigger impulse. So if you are putting your stop loss to be above here, A65 is a bit way too high for some people. So you can just use the above the 0.6, right? This is way above the trend line. So 30 pips should work for you. Then your take profit, like I said, should be making equal to your first target. So this is about 1 5 if it happens like that. Now, the second thing I want you guys to know is that it's not just by analyzing the pair, right? The next thing you do is to check the index of that pair. What is the index doing? Right. And now this is the index of JPY. It has bought over 1% today. And the index is showing what is it even showing? Alright. JPY has been selling over the years, but this past few months, about 4 5 months ago, or should I say 3 4 months ago, it has been erratic, doing stuff. So on this index now, I will show you guys something. This is the reason why JPY, Euro JPY is selling. Now JPY has broken above this resistance. So probably the buy that may happen for us to continue that downtrend may be a retest of this zone, then the continuation to this point. First of all, to be a continuation to this 764.5, then before we may see this. But for now, let's stop at here first. So continue to this point, right? Yes, first target. Now, if this sell happens for JPY, then uh, we may see we may see Euro JPY to get here, right? If this sale happens on JPY, yes, if this retracement happens on JPY, maybe this Isha session or yeah, or tomorrow morning, we may see that entry for JPY. So this is it. But if this thing keeps buying up, then Euro JPY will just keep selling, right? And another situation is that, like I said, JPY is known for falling. I don't really know what's going on, but since they increased their interest rates, this stuff has been going up. So another scenario is that it may just break this zone and start continue sales. Then Euro JPY will not be buying. So that's just it. Everything is based on confirmation, but we have seen a clear breaker right now, and it may just continue like that. I think this thing has been uptrend. Yeah, for some time now, it has been an uptrend. You see, so this was the daily downtrend that has just been broken. This trend line is the one that has just been broken. So I may just remove it since it's not working anymore. I don't really like my charts to have so many lines. You can see JP has been an uptrend for over a long, like 2 months now. This is an impulse leg, initial low to initial high, then this is a lower higher low, then this is a higher high. That's it. It's been in an uptrend, right? I was saying that there should be a retest away to this point before a continuation. And if you plot that retest here, you will notice that it's lining exactly with the initial high, right? So this is like a breakout retest and the buy. So that's that for Euro JPY. And being straightforward, you don't really need to analyze another JPY to know the movement. So the other stuff I will analyze maybe Euro to see if Euro JPY will actually sell. And yeah, see, the Euro has been on a downtrend since January 24th. Now it has broken this counter trend line, and obviously this gap has been filled. Then are seeing the reaction downwards now. So everything is pointing the same way. If euro continues to sell to maybe this low, then euro JPY as well will fall. That's just the meaning. Right now, everything is pointing stop down, down, down for the euro, and everything is pointing up for JPY. So euro JPY will be a very good sell if it gets to entry. So most of the time, I tend to miss entry or by a few pips and all. So you can just mark euro JPY on your list. Check this one out for the sell downwards. Then which other pair I want to take for Bitcoin? I was on Bitcoin sale around here. This week took me out on break even then before the sale. I've been marking out a lot of zone. I think my TP was 91,500. So since we're having a local bearish trend here, right? This, 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 this again. If this low gets taken out, then obviously Bitcoin is going to get to this zone. So you can start looking for sales. But I don't really like BTC. The pips are just too large. It's so painful. It took me out. So painful. So that's just Bitcoin. No really big thing to analyze here. Just either it goes down, but if this this low is respected, then obviously it will return up. But for now, we're heading down. And their gold has been buying since whenever you just dey buy the gold. No, due to my strategy, there's really no good entry for me yet because I dey like get confidence. I don't really like entering on one stuff. I think this buy was the one I posted on Instagram yesterday. And this area, yes, 28112283 something. Yes. Then today, I don't really know what anybody still will make and buy good. Maybe because of this on the lower time frame. But there's no structure for me here, and there's no structure on the previous years to actually trade it. So I'll just leave gold. That's why I've not really been on gold for some time now. It's just going up. Once you just wake up tomorrow, you just buy. You just see profit. Any resistment, just buy. Then for GBP JPY, the same story on Euro. But I don't really have a clear setup on GBP JPY. It's just a normal support and resistance, and I don't really like that. Let me see. I don't prefer trading always support and resistance. I like it when it's having a confluence with the trend line. Interesting. Or is it like this? Okay. This one will work. This one will work. So you see, it's having the same setup. So if JPY just sell anyhow now, everything will just spoil. All of them will just start buying. So this is it. The same stuff. A buy to a buy to any part of the trend line, then continue selling down. For now, that's just the same scenario. For which point we person, uh, I prefer Euro JPY. Just you can still watch JPY if you can get a sell on your setup, then you take it. Then for USD has just been down, 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 down since the tariff stuff starts. So USD no really get unless USD come this point before you sell. There is no trend line supporting it anywhere, or maybe this. There's no trend line supporting it, and you know, guy you want to try and pass. Maybe you can use this. And bearing in mind that Friday is NFP, if you use this place is just too far. This is next week Thursday, abi? Yes, this is next week Thursday. So this point is just too far. It will not get to it. But having it that Friday is NFP, if you just see one kind of year pump upwards and before you come down. Then for USD card, Canada responding to the tariff stuff, he has just broken all the levels. If you want to like maybe bring down this point here to the lowest, which is the week of which I don't like, I prefer it like this or like this. Using these points now. It has not broken this last week, so possibility of a buy is still there. Possibility of a buy is still there until this point is validated. Then before you can start selling. NFP also on Friday, so doing anything on USD. That's why I prefer Euro JPY now because it may be affected, but the effect will not really be as much as a USD pair. So it will probably maybe just they save one kind. Now Euro USD, I posted this buy just now before this thing started. I'll just remove this. So Euro USD as the reason why this buy started is because there was no clear break of this zone as well. Same thing on USD card, right? That's what I'm saying on USD card now. That if USD card does not clear this zone, with the same thing that happened on Euro USD can also happen here. So anybody maybe selling now should just pray or have faith in USD that USD is going to get weak. So same story on both. And you know the normal quotes now. If USD card is selling, Euro USD is buying, and Euro USD is already reacting to this zone. That's why I said that JPY. If you notice the JPY, once you have a counter trend line that price has broken from, your first target should always be the the probably the second touch or the previous touch of the trend line, which is this point. That's same thing on Euro USD now. If you know, my TP is way above. You see, so this point, this area, that's where it's reacting to. So for Euro USD to go up, then USD card has to go down because of the XY. So for now, I'm already on a trade here. You can look for uh the token scaling opportunity, maybe to join the trade. But I don't really see any. That's why you use your lower time frame. I don't go below the 1 hour while analyzing because I just feel it's good. So it's not really a legit reason for that. People who trade lower time frame also make money. That's why people winning trades. Shey una dey hear me because my voice don dey low. I don dey tire. That's that for Euro USD. It's just a clear trend line break, retest, and a buy. 1 issue 5 trade. Now for Euro CHF, which is the last pair. Euro CHF has been so slow since when sef? Since the gap happened. This pair has been so slow. I just regret picking it over USD CHF. And yeah. So if you notice, let me just this has been in a downtrend. Then we're having something like one of the triangles, right? And we had the breakouts. If you know, same thing I said on JPY just now. When there is a breakout of a counter trend line, always target this point. Don't target the highs or the start of the trend line because most of the time, once it gets to the first or second point, it likely starts a reversal. Same thing here. This setup is on JPY, is on Euro USD as well. So always target this first point. Let me go back again. Look at it on Euro USD. This thing I'm telling you, this trend line. Always target here first. Maybe if you are aiming here, you could move your SL to entry. When you move your SL to entry, then if you reach there, no problem. But if you're okay with the profits around this area, always exit because once it gets here, you usually reverse. That's what happened on Euro CHF on the daily time frame. No matter the time frame, actually, on the daily time frame now on Euro CHF, if you noticed, it got here and started selling. Right, I was even hoping it may get here on ESL, but that's what it is. Now for Euro CHF, it has broken another trend line again and descending downwards, but the volume is not really encouraging to actually place any trade right now. Not really encouraging to place a trade at all. If I even use this now, let me see. All right. So this would have been the retest, but I expected a more deeper retest because this gap here needs to be filled. This gap, but it was not filled. I was expecting the gap to like that Monday, Tuesday. If it had covered the gap, then I would have entered this trade to this point. but the gap was not covered, so I lost confidence on it. So for Euro CHF, for the fact that Euro is bearish, that's why you see CHF is falling. I just explained it before the GPY trade. That's why Euro is falling. So you could look for a continuation on this stuff, but it's more risky because every zone has been broken. Let me just see if I can get something. Uh, okay, yeah, this could work. This could work. Maybe I'm not sure because it's not really good stuff, but definitely it's going to get down to this point. So you could enter at any retracement if you are willing to take the risk. So that's all, and my even check out today. I just talk the talk. 12. When I try, I feel like I exit. So if anybody get any question, then ask me, or you get any pay when I want to analyze. I'm seeing the comments right now, so I'll just gladly do that. What's your take on GU? BTC man, shey you don happy now? Why BTC with dey sef? Below 97K. Alright, GBP USD and Euro USD are going the same way. They move the same way. If Euro, like I'm on this trade now, so if it buys GBP USD is buying. Friend of mine was selling GBP USD this morning when I was on the buy, but I not just tell am because I don't really want maybe say na me deny person profit na because I thought say he wan sell abi he was selling, yeah, na because I thought maybe because say I thought say he wan buy he come close the sell. Now he don sell 170 pips and make am miss over 4% return, all those kind of stuff. I don't really want any blames on me. That's why I even stopped sharing signals. Before I do give signals direct, but person will lose money. They go win money, they no tell you thank you, but make they hit say you too hear complain. So for GPS, man, just check am. I don't really like adding other pairs. GBP USD. Okay, the guy was selling around, I think his entry was around here because he was selling around here then. This was the spike that took him out, but I had my zone was way up. Now, the zone already there, no be wetin I just analyze. So you may see continuation from here to this point, honestly, because this is another zone. And anything when we say get this kind two zones is too dangerous because you don't know which one you want buy from or which one you want sell from. Now we just measure the pips up. This is about 67 pips. 67 pips. Then you know that GBP USD since should I say January 13th, this pair has been buying. It almost reversed around this area, but guess what? It continued. Now these are you shake whatever you want to shake. This probably right. So this thing just did uptrend. So there may be a deeper correction to this point. For you to sell GBP USD, wait until this point is broken. Right. Wait until this point like this is broken. Because right now this is the higher low. So it has to break it then maybe on the if you dey find sell after that. But for now, this stuff shey you see am now, see the other zone. So this pair can just likely buy and cover up all this space. And another zone even still dey up. So that's just it. GPS, there's nothing to do right now. It's on a crucial zone, and for you to sell, don't sell based on this resistance zone. Many people will talk say they will talk say this stuff na liquidity grab. Or what is it? They will talk say this stuff na liquidity grab, but nobody actually knows a liquidity grab unless it has happened. That's just the thing that people fail to understand. They may say this is a liquidity grab above the resistance, and therefore you sell here, place your SL above anyone you want to just do. But to be conservative enough, wait until it breaks this stuff. Wait until it breaks this higher low before you start looking for sales. Because right now, Euro USD is going up. NFP which the year on Friday. So I don't advise selling. Another advice buying. Just wait until anything wey you want to make do. But if you want to sell, wait until it breaks 1.24621. If you want to buy, you can buy. Then maybe put your SL at 1.24621. Let me check. so that once you know say you don't hit your say you know say buy no dey for the pay again. Okay, this is like 51 pips if you manage am. Or if you want to buy, you can wait until it retests this previously broken structure, then use a tight SL, right? Tight SL should be below this point. If you use 30 pips, good. So these are the two zones, but until it violates 1.24636, GBP is still bullish. So that's that. Hey yo, how you take the withdraw millions? Which kind of question be that? Your take on, is it, yes, GBP JPY and Euro JPY, they are the same. So let me just go back to the chart again. This is my chart on Euro JPY. You can see very nice downtrend, right? So I'm expecting maybe a push to this place, then a sell to the equal lows. Then for GBP JPY, I'm expecting the same thing, but this trend line is just way too far. The trend line is just way too far, right? So many people that trade how do I call it, other block and all, they may see something here, because this looks like a structure, a zone, if you can see it clearly. So hey, maybe it looks like, so just that this chain line is just too far. This is the nearest one that gives me my confluence, like a trend line, then a structure, maybe support or resistance, or if Fibonacci. This is the 618 and the 0.5 of the two swing highs. So it's a very, very good zone, aligning with a trend line. So that's why I'm picking Euro JPY if it gets there. So now this night will determine whether it will reach there or not. So if JPY just lose strength, because JPY have been on 5 bar, like I said, JPY retest. If it happens this night and it gets here, then good and fine. And what will be our SL? Our SL will be above the previous highs, or maybe, normally sha na so e suppose be, but because it's too large and we are trading with small account to get big money, I'm using above this zone, so maybe about 40, 50. You pick your own SL yourself. I don't even know. So for GBJPY, this is the closest I can get, and I don't like it. So last question before I go: how you take dey get your fundamentals? You go to FSbook now, fsbook.com, or you download the app. So that's that. Thank you for watching. 11 of you. Now God go bless you now. So thanks for the question as well. And check out I not even read the description wey dey my this thing. But if the links are there, you can sign up with Willis Capital. I'll be starting something soon, which is maybe any trade I dey take for year, I will likely talk am out. That the way I don't talk Euro JPY, and everybody knows I'm eyeing Euro JPY, so that kind of thing. So I'll be buying my own personal account, and I would like trade am for this kind of setting. Any trade I want take, or any trade I dey on, I will likely take am here. Then who wan follow me go follow me. If I pass the account, we pass the account. Get, if I withdraw, we withdraw, that kind of thing. So use the link to buy your account. Then for W markets, they are still working on their website. It's not fully out yet, but you can sign up, deposit, and start trading. Don't let my link be that. That's the official link for everybody. So when my link come outside, who don't register before, it's no problem. Thank God. But before that time, maybe my views now going to get like 20 something. So see you next week Tuesday for Instagram. The captain. Bye bye.